Hi, I'm Jana Segal-Stormont, the writer-director of ReGeneration, the Tucson Story. The cast and crew and I would like to welcome you and thank you for coming to our special event. This is a 2-hour play reading that we recorded on Zoom. There will be a 5-minute intermission at the end of Act 1. During that intermission, we have a special treat for you. Recording artist Red will be performing a song he wrote just for this event called Our World. Thank you, Red. We will also be screening a short film by Tierra Domingo, one of our cast members who plays Hashan. So you'll want to stay around for that. At the end of the play, the teen cast members and I will talk about what inspired the play and what we learned from it. So check that out in the Zoom. You'll see the link to it below. So enjoy our play.
Regeneration, the Tucson Story. Tucson, Arizona in the not-so-distant future, when the effects of the climate crisis are being felt, resulting in more poverty, run-down neighborhoods, abandoned homes, and more crime. Drought followed by severe storms has caused more erosion in the riverbeds. There is a severe water shortage. Even the saguaros are dying. Prelude. 14-year-old Hashan, dressed in traditional the Onam Autumn shirt and long skirt, is in the spotlight.
Long ago, a young girl was left to grow up alone as her mother played polka. One day, the girl went to find her mother, taking with her a few earthen pots full of food and water. She traveled from village to village and grew weary. Bug the eagle saw her dilemma and flew high over the villages until he spotted her mother. The girl gave Bug what was left of her food and water to thank him for his directions. At last, she found her mother, but her mother was too busy playing polka and even yelled at her for interrupting the game. The girl wandered off crying. She cried so much that the ground became soft and she started sinking down into it. The more she cried, the more she sank. The village children tried, but they couldn't pull her out, so they went for help. But the adults couldn't get her out either. Not even the medicine man. The children sang to comfort her. Finally, her mother heard their song and came running. When the girl saw her mother, she reached her arms to her, but it was too late. Her mother couldn't pull her out. The girl sank under the ground, and from that seed came a great saguaro cactus with many arms reaching out. And out of those arms grew waxy white flowers that opened up to the moon and then turned to red juicy fruit just before the rain. To this day, Bug the eagle always gets the first fruit in gratitude for his help in finding her mother.
The lights dim out. Act 1, Scene 1. The autumn teens wave long saguaro ribs toward the top of a great saguaro cactus, trying to knock down the fruit. Fruit drops on their heads. They scream and giggle as they run out of the way. One of the kids grabs a rock and throws it up at the top of the saguaro. But Sean, now wearing street clothes, rushes up.
Hey, what are you doing? Stop! You're hurting Grandma Hashan.
Grandma? Might be your grandma with a name like Hashan, who names their child after a cactus.
Haven't your parents taught you any respect for our ways? The desert people have been harvesting the fruit of the saguaro since time immemorial.
Make wine?
We could make wine with this? Shit, yeah.
To bring the rain.
Then where is this rain?
The teen grabs the basket from Hashan.
What's this?
Really? Give that back.
The kids play keep away with it.
Where'd you get this?
I saw her out in the desert gathering yucca leaves and grass.
You know how much a basket like this goes for?
It's not about the money. These baskets hold the traditions of our people.
Theo teen grabs it and looks inside.
I don't see anything. Looks like a basket to me. You could get them at Walmart for $7.99.
Not like this. See the tiny stitches woven into each stitch are thoughts Grandma wanted to share with me. Knowledge handed down from our ancestors.
Oh my god. No, you sound like a Sean?
Like a medicine man?
Nah. Like you're running from Miss T.O.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, I'm not.
But you should. The way you're always harping on the old ways. Tell you what, I'll be your coach. Help you with your acceptance speech.
I said I'm not.
So, what's your talent?
I don't have a talent.
Basket weaving. Duh. You could do a basket weaving demonstration. I bet it would be thrilling.
Come on, dude. Give her back her grandma's basket. It's worthless anyway, since all the rich people left.
Scene 2. Aging public library. Broken furniture held together with duct tape. On one wall, a mural with faded, cracking paint of a vision of a sustainable Tucson with a bike path lined with mesquites along the flowing Santa Cruz River. A small horde of bored teens hang out in the computer lab, taking off their shoes to stay cool.
What's that smell? Oh, God.
15-year-old Rogelio conducts a job search on the computer. Hashan struggles with her math assignment, distracted by all the noise.
Ladies and gentlemen, I don't have to tell you it's hot out there.
No shit, lady. My sandal's still stuck in the melted asphalt.
You're an asphalt.
Dude, yo cracks the San Andreas fault.
It's her fault.
It's her fault.
The temperature is currently 120 degrees with poor air quality. Try to stay inside unless absolutely necessary. Stay cool, stay hydrated. Water and snacks in the second floor meeting room. Breathing machines available on the third floor. Ice Age is now being screened in the children's library. EGs while they last.
EGs?
Jeez.
Most of the teens run off.
I said I would, didn't I? I'm looking it up right now. Shit.
Hashan looks up from her studies.
Stupid machine. Oh, come on, man. Can you keep it down there? Some of us are trying to work. Damn. Shit. This is shit.
Just get killed?
More like a slow death by 1,000 cuts.
Encouraged, Rogelio approaches her. Birdie, a homeless woman, takes over his computer.
You're in my homeroom. The smart one, right?
Not feeling so smart right now.
What seems to be the problem, Missy?
He snatches her paper from her.
Algebra? Oh, here you go. You forgot to subtract the number from both sides.
That can't be right.
See? Right there. Math don't lie.
How could he be so stupid?
The lights go out.
Oh. Oh. Ooh.
Figures. As soon as I get on the computer, the power goes out. I told them this would happen. I told them, what you gonna do? Crank up the AC? Cranking them way up. Grid's going down. I told them, that's for darn sure.
The lights go back on.
And not just for a few minutes, neither. People are gonna die.
Bertie, why do you have to talk like that? You'll just upset people.
They ought to be upset. They ought to be good and upset. Maybe they'd up and do something for a change. Stand up to the man.
Lights go out.
Oh, it's too late already.
Don't worry, it'll be up and running in no time.
Oh. We're all dead anyway.
Bertie!
Damn, it's burning up in here.
Let's get out of here.
Teens grab up their books and backpacks and leave. Scene 3. Rogelio walks Hashan up to the door of her sister Tashina's modest house.
Thanks for walking me home, and for the math help too.
No problemo. Oh, why did I say that?
I could use more help. Think you could tutor me after school? If I don't pass, I won't.
I gotta go and check with my abuela about that. Oh, shit.
Don't worry about it. I got a grandma too.
Rogelio's stomach roars.
That's your stomach? Can I get you something to eat?
No, I'm all right.
So stoic.
I gotta go and
Check on your abuela, right?
yeah. So well, bye.
He struts away.
Bye. Let me know about the tutoring.
He looks back. When he's sure she isn't watching, he darts off. Hashan's grown sister Tashina comes out.
Who's that boy?
Nobody. Study partner.
That's what I told mom and dad.
Tashina pats her pregnant stomach. Hashan looks down at her sister's stomach and shakes her head.
Don't be like that. Which of my cousins would you like me to date? Everyone on the res is related.
Scene 4. Rogelio makes it home to Abuela's little square stucco house in the barrio. He enters quietly, closing the door behind him. He finds his Abuela asleep in her chair, stumbles around looking for a candle. He places the candle down on the end table by her chair. He kisses her on the forehead.
How you doing, abuela?
Don't know what all the ruckus is about. Sirens, helicopters. There never used to be gunshots in the neighborhood. Well, that one time when Fat Eddie came home to no dinner on the table.
Back when I was a kid.
Yes, when I was a kid. The madres and tias in the neighborhood kept an eagle eye on all the children. The matrilineal thumb, they called it. Everyone knew everyone. Back then, there weren't all those gangs in the neighborhood. Nobody ever locked their doors. We slept outside to keep cool in the summer. It's different now. I could die in here and nobody would even know or care.
I would care. Sorry I left you so long, abuela. Mom home yet? Well, have you eaten anything?
Had a little something when the girl came.
Rogelio looks around. No sign of food.
Well, you gotta eat, abuela.
He digs through the mostly empty fridge.
Don't open the fridge. Gonna let out all the cold air and spoil what's left of the food.
Well, I found some leftover beans and tortillas. Let's get you to the bathroom first.
Rogelio locks arms with his grandma and walks her towards the bathroom.
Any job leads for Ramon? Be home before you know it.
He's a big boy, Grandma.
Abuela stops in her tracks.
Don't grandma me. He's still your brother.
Oh, easy for you to say. You're not the one who gets stuck with community service every weekend.
At the community food bank garden. Oh, wah, wah.
Well, it's fucking hot out there, abuela.
Abuela pinches him.
Ouch. I'm sorry, abuela. I did look into some jobs,
She starts walking again.
but I'm not sure Ramon will be able to get one when he gets out. The online applications all ask if you've been ever convicted of a felony in the last 7 years.
Leads her into the bathroom and waits outside the door.
Maybe you should apply.
Why? Why would anyone hire me? Think I was away at summer camp?
They can't hold what you did as a juvenile against you. Didn't mean that the way it came out. You got a bum rap, we all know that, but we've all got to put that behind us and come together as a family. La familia.
Jesus, Abuela, are you done in there yet?
Be done when I'm done.
Scene 5. Food Bank Community Garden with stacks of donated food. Alex, previously known as Alexa, a non-binary teen dressed in khaki shorts, sandals, and a sweat-stained floppy hat, enters with her dad, Richard.
I don't know why you had to drag me here. This is not how I want to spend my Saturday morning, roasting in the hot sun. You owe me, Richard.
Oh, we'll catch the latest Marvel movie after. It's been forever since we hung out. Listen, Sport, Susanna asked for your help. A new kid needs to work off the hours on his parole agreement, and she wants to match him up with a normal teen.
She said that? Normal. In what universe am I the normal one?
Well, she hasn't seen you all summer. Don't you need to check up on your sensors anyway?
The assignment isn't due for weeks, Richard.
For gosh sakes, Alice, how do you expect to get a scholarship if you're...
Susanna, dressed in a gardening clothes, enters.
Alexa, mija, is that you?
Susanna rushes up and gives Alex a hug.
Alex, these days.
Alex elbows him.
It's all right, Dad.
It's not what they tell me.
They?
Well, I'm still trying to figure out this whole non-binary thing.
Oh, they. I appreciate very much you coming along today, mija. Alex. I get it. A new kid is joining us today, so I was hoping that you could show him the ropes. Maybe show him the ollas you and your mom worked on.
I should probably check on my sensors.
Alex looks away, heads down.
It's still a sore subject for them. Yeah, Mrs. Mom.
Have you heard from her?
Kelly? Nah, last I heard she was in Missouri in some kind of a commune or something with those crazy survivalist friends of hers.
Oh yeah, she mentioned that awesome community garden there. Should be a good place to ride the extreme weather, don't you think? Well, thank you for bringing Alex along today.
Well, anything to get him out of the house. I'm sick of seeing him laid around in the pajamas all weekend. The only time to go out is to play fantasy games with a bunch of smelly guys living in their parents' basement. I wouldn't mind if Alex was hanging out with kids their own age. Wait, you heard from Kelly?
Excuse me, I'm supposed to do something?
Rogelio?
Yes, ma'am.
Great, I'm Susanna. This right here is Alexa. Alex. Sorry. Alex will be working with you while their dad will check the AC.
Rogelio steps forward, looks Alex in the eye, and sticks out his hand. Alex switches the hat to the other hand and accepts his gangster grip and backslap. Rogelio notices crates of fresh food being carried off.
What's all that?
You've never been here before?
Mm-mm.
Well, that's the loading dock to the food bank, and over there is the demonstration garden.
That's all part of the food bank? Cool. Instead of handouts, you teach people to grow their own food? Nice.
Susanna grabs up some boxes of rotten tomatoes.
Hey, you want to help me out here, guys? We'll be composting the food that went back during the blackout. Luckily, it was just one day. Could have been a disaster, though.
Well, Alex's dad is going to be off fixing the air conditioning if anyone's interested.
Nobody is. He shrugs and leaves unnoticed.
Can you imagine if the grid goes down for a week or more. They say there is 3 days worth of food in the supermarkets.
That would never happen. Somebody would fix it, right?
Alex grabs up a box of vegetables. Rogelio picks up a box of rotten meat.
Shit, something stinks, dude. Ugh.
What are you doing? That's rotten meat.
Startled, Rogelio drops it.
You don't compost meat.
Alex.
But we'll get maggots and flies and the little
Susanna
gnats.
starts cleaning it up.
I'll take care of this. Please show Rogelio the garden. And remember, when you first came, you could tell a hoe from a spade.
Really, dude? This a hoe.
Rogelio imitates a streetwalker. Alex joins him. The teens laugh and give each other a high five.
Dude, what's that?
You don't know? I mean, dude, that's a cistern. We use it to collect rainwater for the garden. I'll show you how it hooks up to the irrigation system that feeds into ollas to water the chard. You know what an olla is, don't you? Chard?
No.
Scene 6. In the front yard of Abuela's stucco house, Abuela is sitting on the porch swing, supervising while Rogelio works. An overgrown prickly pear cactus partially covers the front window.
You sure you don't want me to take out this overgrown cactus, Abuela?
And give up all those yummy nopales and prickly pears?
You can't even see out the window anyway.
I can see plenty.
Why do we even have to clean up the yard for Ramon anyway?
Because your brother is coming home. Maybe he wants to have a few friends over.
Friends?
Childhood friends. Haven't seen Pedro Rivera in ages.
Oh, I think they moved to Washington State, Abuela.
Why? They think it's safer there? Canada, maybe. Hey, you getting those by the roots? Didn't you learn anything at the garden?
Abuela, at the garden, the weeds aren't even this big. These ones are really deep.
Oh, big baby.
Abuela, have you ever heard of chard? It grows like year round here, and they water it with like rain stored in these like big barrels, right? And they have like these clay pots, ollas, and so they put it in the ground by the tomato plants, and that allows the water to like seep through, and so the roots wrap around them just to get enough water.
Nieto, where have you been? You have to go to the food bank to learn about ollas? There's some right in the shed.
Really? Why'd you never tell me that?
Now that lady over there, she knows how to pick a weed. Gets them out by the roots.
What the heck? Why is she even picking out weeds? That's not even her house. And I'm pretty sure this is not even her neighborhood, Abuela.
Hashan edges up to the house, looking at the address on a piece of paper.
I've seen her out there a few times, picking on her way to the bus stop. The other day, she got into a yelling match with one of the neighbors for spraying Roundup in their right-of-way. She ran all the way down the street to catch him on her cell phone. You know, the yard with the metal fortress around it.
You're kidding. The one with the like beware of dog signs and no trespassing signs?
He threatened to call the police on her. Honestly, I don't know who is crazier.
Wow.
She can pick our weeds anytime.
Abuela notices and winks at Rogelio.
Rogelio?
Radio. Oh, this is my abuela.
Mrs. Lopez.
Nice to meet you, Mrs. Lopez. I'm Hashan. Didn't Rogelio tell you? I'm in Rogelio's homeroom and math class too. I was hoping he can tutor me, if that's all right with you.
Hashan notices the woman off stage.
Sorry, what's that lady doing?
Oh, that's the crazy weed lady. No, 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 no. Not that kind of crazy weed lady. Yeah. Shit. She just picked something out the ground and put her in her mouth. Ugh.
Oh,
Gross.
gross.
Ugh.
Don't be so quick to judge. See that plant with the tear-shaped leaves? Grab me a handful there. Go ahead, taste it. You too, Hashan.
Sure. I like it.
It's actually not that bad.
I remember my grandma harvesting them after the monsoon rain. Can't remember what she called it.
Some people call it purslane or pigsweed. Our people call it verdolagas.
Oh.
In the old days, my people lived off of the land. We knew what foods to harvest during the different seasons.
Oh, the first vegetarians.
No, we ate rabbits and squirrels too. Summer greens. That's what we call them.
Nice.
Ramon creeps up and puts down his bag.
My people call it peaweed. Water with pea.
Ramon, oh sweet Jesus, what are you doing? Come on over here and give your abuela a big hug.
They hug.
Hey, bro. Who's this shorty?
Hashan.
Rogelio's study partner.
That's what they call it these days.
Dude, come on, man.
Come on, you two. None of that machismo shit.
Ramon grabs his little brother in a headlock. Rogelio roughly pulls away, slugs him.
Stop, man.
What? Hey, that lady with the floppy hat, dude. She don't hurt herself bending like that. Where is she?
Dude, that's the crazy wee lady, man.
Really?
Scene 7. Rogelio tutors Hashan in math in Tashina's dining room as Tashina tidies up.
I give up. I'll never get into the U.
Know what your problem is with geometry. You use it all the time with your basket weaving. All those geometrical shapes.
Tashina shrugs and goes back to doing the dishes.
Look, so parallel lines run next to each other, right? So they never meet, like two lines in traffic. If they met, they would crash. But perpendicular lines, they cross each other at right angles, so like 90 degrees.
Rogelio's stomach growls.
So right angles are 90 degrees, which looks like an L, right?
I get that. I just can't keep the names straight in my head. What's an acute angle again?
So an acute angle is less than 90 degrees. Look.
Rogelio's stomach growls.
Can I get you a snack?
I'm okay. Let's just get through this one problem, yeah?
I'll never remember all of that for the test.
So an acute angle is less than 90 degrees. See? Looks like a beak of a bird, right?
Oh, that birdie is so cute.
So it's an acute, huh? Huh? Yeah?
Oh, it's an acute angle.
Yes.
He gives her a high five. Tashina comes in with a plate of fry bread and places it in between them on the table.
Oh, you didn't have to.
Least we could do for you helping Hashan.
His stomach growls louder.
Oh my God, will you just eat something already?
Wow, you call this a snack?
It's just fry bread. She rips off a piece and puts honey on it. What?
Nothing. You guys really eat like this? I've only seen fry bread at the fair, so yeah.
Tina brings in some beans and cheese.
Stopovers. When the government confined us to one patch of land on the reservation, we couldn't follow our seasonal food. Our people were starving. So we made the most of the commodities the government gave us to survive.
And it's yummy.
I can taste the diabetes. I'm sorry. My dad has, had diabetes.
We lost someone too. What? We did? I mean, I don't know why we don't talk about it.
Well, prickly pear is supposed to be good for diabetes, no?
You are one strange kid.
Oh, and verdolagas. My abuela tried to get my dad to eat more verdolagas. What you call summer greens. Yeah.
Wait, you gotta try this. Dry saguaro candy.
Ooh.
Grabs a handful and pops them into his mouth. Shocked, Rogelio spits it out.
It's all right. That's all we have left from the season is all. We only harvest them once a year. We go camp out in the desert for 3 days, get up super early in the morning to pick the fruit from the top of the saguaro using this long stick, a saguaro rib. It's a lot of work. We spend all day picking and processing them and making our ceremonial wine.
Tashina interrupts by putting a hand on her shoulder.
They're a real treat for us.
We take special care to harvest respectfully, always leaving some for the birds and other desert creatures. We leave some facing up to call forth the rain. They aren't just cactuses to us, they are our people and our relatives.
Wow, it's getting really late, isn't it? Rogelio's parents must be really worried.
Tashina hastily wraps up some fried bread for Ro. He grabs his book as she ushers him to the door.
Hi, guys.
Thanks for the lesson. What the heck?
Do I really have to tell you?
You're just mad because he wolfed down the candy.
Some things are sacred to our people. You know that.
Can't believe you're saying that to me. You went to university. You're the one who wanted me to go to school with them. Think that's easy for me? I just want to go home. I need to visit Grandma Hashan.
I don't want you out in the desert alone. You know what happened to Bobby.
I need to reconnect with our relatives.
Back in the streets, Rogelio stands there shocked, then backs away. Turns, running right into Ramon, now wearing gang colors.
Hey, carnalito. Yo, what's this?
Ramon grabs the fry bread and takes a greedy bite.
Wow. Yo, they're giving you food now, huh? You like the little bitch.
It isn't like that. They were thanking me for tutoring.
Yeah? How much they paying you, huh? Yeah. That's what I thought. Yeah, you're wasting your time, ese. You could do better than this, bro.
He throws away the fry bread. Meanwhile, back in the house.
I got a bad feeling about that one.
He's just a boy.
Not sure I want you hanging out with him.
You sound just like Mom and Dad.
Well, they're not all wrong. Look at what happened to Bobby. I don't want you caught up in all of that.
That's not fair. Rogelio isn't like that.
Ever seen The Godfather? Al Pacino didn't want to be part of the family business either. I don't think Rogelio has a choice. It's their lifestyle.
Oh my God, that's so racist.
Hashan runs out into the streets after Rogelio.
Yo, what you want, huh? What you want? Some threads? Want some dope ass rinse? Huh? Check this out, dog. Check it out.
Hashan gasps and runs off in the other direction.
Put that away, bro. Better not Abuela see you wearing no gang bling.
Yeah, grandma's boy, man. You ought to be wanting to run this janky ass neighborhood.
I told you, I'm not interested in that shit.
Yeah. You better want to go home and wipe your abuela's ass, huh?
Oh, better than wipe my ass off the pavement.
Oh, I could hit my ass off. Yo, that's funny, yo. Yeah, it's pretty funny.
And don't you be talking about our abuela like that, dude. I mean it, man. Show some respect after what abuela's done for us and stuff.
I take it easy. Take it easy, little punk. Chill.
He takes Rogelio's arm. Rogelio pulls it away roughly.
Not a little punk.
I'm not a little punk.
I mean it, Ramon.
Sound of police sirens.
Okay? Oh shit! All right, you gotta really chill out now, okay? All right, let's go home and before Abuela shits herself, okay? I mean, worries about us. Damn, I shouldn't have thrown that fry bread. She was kind of tasty. Cool.
He ruffles his brother's hair. Ro leans down and picks up one of the wadded bills.
The heck?
So leave it, bro.
What the heck? It's a $1 bill.
Why do you think I'm throwing G's out here?
What kind of shoes you gonna get for $1 bill, bro?
Scene 8. Hashan has escaped to find Solace in her desert home on the reservation where she gathers basket weaving supplies. Nearby is a saguaro cactus, a mesquite tree, and a yucca plant. She cuts off yucca leaves with a special knife.
Yucca, I'm not sure how to say this, but I'm not here to destroy you, just to gather a few of your leaves to make a basket. Don't worry, I only take what I need to make a special basket that I'll use to remove prickly pear spines.
She turns her attention to the saguaro, Grandma Hashan.
Did I get that right, Grandma Hashan? You have so much to teach me. Ow. I get it. Spines are a regular part of gleaning. But these days, I could really use less irritants under my skin. Sometimes I feel so isolated. Funny, because there are always people around. So many people. No, I can't talk to my sister. She doesn't understand. She's a city girl now. I don't know how she can bring a little one into this world.
Hashan takes a pod off the mesquite tree and sucks on it. She finds a utility bill envelope on a branch of mesquite and another stuck in a saguaro needle, grabs them, pricking herself.
Ouch. Damn jerks. David Wilcox, 8773 East Mountain Street. How would you like it if we dumped our trash in your backyard?
Hashan sits down in the shelter of the mesquite tree.
Oh, Grandma Hashan, I'm so tired. I had a dream. I saw our ancestors climbing up the jagged mountains until there was nowhere higher to go to escape the blazing heat. They're pups. They couldn't find a secure place to put down roots. Since there was no more nurse trees left to protect them from the hot sun.
Scene 9. The next day at the food bank community garden, Alex is checking their science project. Sound of a car revving and rap music blasting. Crash of trash cans. Rogelio flips himself over the side of the garden wall.
Stop Right there. I got a weapon.
Oh.
Anyway, there are security cameras everywhere.
Hey, relax. It's me, Rogelio.
Crash.
Ow.
What the heck, Ro? Watch where you're
Sorry,
going.
dude. Sorry.
Aren't you finished with your community service? What are you doing here?
I just wanted to see how our chart was doing, you know?
You mean the ones you just crashed into?
Oh, really? Shit!
Look, it's not the chart I'm worried about. That was my science project that you trampled.
Said I was sorry. What is it anyway?
It's a sensor. It monitors heat and moisture from the ground. Shit.
What? What? I thought you said it was all right.
Don't worry about it. Perfect end to a crappy day. It's already been marked down a whole grade, okay, because it was late. Oh, shit.
What?
I hope this thing isn't broken. Otherwise, we're fucked.
What are you talking about?
Well, it looks like we're headed for another extreme weather event. You know, like the one that caused the grid to go down. Climate change is progressing faster than we thought.
Oh, come on, dude. That bullshit isn't real. It's always been hot here.
Not this hot. Not this time of year. Look how wilted the plants are. I've never seen it this bad. Look at our chard. Yeah, it looks like the life's been sucked right out of it.
Well, there's little bugs on it, that's why.
Aphids.
So, it's the bugs, not the heat.
Well, there are more bugs because... Oh, forget it. You'll never understand. Like, there's more bugs because their mating season has been extended. Due to the climate changing.
Dude, that doesn't prove anything. My dad said that there's always been droughts. And
your dad
doesn't
know his nose from his face.
What did you say?
I'm sorry, but look, the data doesn't lie. Okay, last year, it was the hottest on record. And if my sensors say anything, it's that next year is going to be even worse.
Sound of car door opening.
What? Don't tell me you're dodging your parole.
No, it's nothing.
I don't have time for this shit.
I'll have to save the world or your science grade.
It's too late for that. You can get out the way you got in.
Alex finds Dad picking up his tools.
Dad, we got to get out of here.
Finish in a minute, sport. Did you finish your homework?
That's what I wanted to talk to you about. The data I've been collecting proves conclusively that we're heading for another extreme weather event.
Ganga?
Ganga?
Yeah, it's great for business. Last time I sold 3 units.
Ganga? Seriously, Dad?
I was just kidding.
It's not funny. The grid's going down, and not just for a few hours. Last time, Mr. Edwards, my science teacher, he went out and bought surplus army camping supplies. He's planning to escape into the Appalachians. I was thinking, Mom was right. The weather is only going to get worse here. Remember your promise? When the time comes, we'll find our own escape plan. Well, the time has come, Dad. We need to escape to someplace safer.
Like Missouri?
Yeah, why not?
You're just missing your mom.
That's not it. I'm scared. I'm really, really scared.
What happened to my brave girl, boy?
Anyway, what's so wrong with moving in with Mom?
There's no way I'm living on a commune. Have you seen that crazy place? There's like 5 people in one room.
Well, then we'll go somewhere else. Move into Grandma and Grandpa's old place.
That place was washed away in the flood years ago.
What? Why didn't you tell me?
We didn't want to upset you.
We? Mom too? What the fuck? Why can't I be upset for once in my life? I don't need a new prescription to numb my feelings.
Alexa.
I'm sorry, but it's true. Yes, I want to be with my mom, but It's not safe here.
She gave, it's not that easy, sweetheart.
If it's money, I'll get a job. They always need young people, the old wheel people around.
It's not that. I'm just not sure I want her home.
Daddy, she needs us. We're family. Family is supposed to take care of each other.
She gave all that up when she ran off with that filthy...
That's what this is about. Your ego's hurt? We're talking about my mother.
Yeah, and where was your mother when you needed her, huh? If she hadn't left when she did, then you wouldn't have... I mean, you're not like... I'm just saying it was a stressor, like on that old show we used to watch, Criminal Minds. If your mother hadn't abandoned you, then maybe you wouldn't have turned out,
What's wrong with the way I turned out?
I'm just saying.
You're just saying that I went crazy. What if I went psycho on you right now?
Alex starts slugging her dad. Dad grabs them and holds tight, protectively stroking their hair.
Well, sweetheart, think about it. If she was really worried about Tucson becoming uninhabitable, why did she leave you here?
Seriously? I hate you. I hate you. I hate you.
Alex runs off right into Rogelio.
Oh, hey, hold on there, dude.
What are you still doing here? I told you to fucking leave.
Southside Crip's been following me. My brother's old gang. Hey, I heard what happened with your dad. It's pretty fucked up. I know a place we can chill. Come on. What?
Nothing. You got shard in your teeth.
Oh, man.
Ro grabs an armful of oranges off a tree. Scene 10. A rusty sign reads, Santa Cruz River Project, restored with your reclaimed water. The cement-covered banks of the dry riverbed are cracked from the storm damage. What's left of a house that has been ripped and twisted by floods is bent around a great mesquite tree. The branches are growing out of windows and doorways, artistic graffiti on the walls, even a minor attempt at decorating. A Mexican blanket hung as a curtain and a rug by the fire on the cement floor. Homeless teens are getting high by a fire. Drew and Guy make out for fun. They hear someone coming and disperse.
Shit.
Drew throws the joint in the fire, then lamely tries to put it out by throwing a handful of sand on the fire. Nervously dances around searching for a place to hide. Rogelio and Alex enter carrying oranges. Spot the fire.
Shit. Maybe we should go.
Ro tries to stomp it out.
Shit.
Alex grabs a piece of carpeting and smothers it.
Who's there?
What are you doing?
Don't you know you shouldn't set your fire where you live?
Drew comes out.
Hey.
He throws her an orange.
Hey.
You guys live here or something? You know you shouldn't live in a riverbed.
Why? Gonna call the cops on us?
We'll flash floods. I saw a school bus swept away in a wash. It isn't safe.
Who's this kid?
Alex. Can't go home right now.
You can come out, June. It's real with food.
June, wearing a handicapped helmet, rides her skateboard down the slanted cement bank of the river and snatches an orange.
What's with her? Autistic?
What's with her?
Oh.
Hear that, June? You're autistic.
No, I didn't mean anything by
Well,
it.
she is kind, especially on that thing.
June rocks back and forth on the skateboard, tipping it steeply from side to side.
I wasn't saying that. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. I have a cousin who's autistic.
Don't we all? It's the cereal.
Why the helmet?
Holds her head together, survived being shot there by her father. Her autistic brother didn't. Helmet was his. She's kind of sentimental about it. Her dad went postal after losing everything in the California fire. Sour.
Sour oranges are the only kind that still grow here. Low water.
Alex's cell phone rings.
Damn, Richard. Why can't you just leave me alone?
June rides up and grabs the phone out of Alex's hand.
Haven't seen one of these in ages. You got Fortnite? Shit, you won 53 games? Get a life, loser.
June waits her turn while Drew plays the game.
Take that, motherfucker!
The cell phone rings, interrupting her game.
Damn! I had him. Someone keeps interrupting.
My dad is checking up on me.
That's your big problem, dude? Your daddy worries too much about you?
Pretty messed up. Calls them sweetheart.
Sweetheart?
Listen, sweetheart, my daddy kicked me out of the house when I was 12.
Then you get it.
Think we're bonding here, sweetheart? We're nothing alike. You two sweethearts can go home whenever you want.
Damn! Your science project!
A science project?
Isn't that due tomorrow? Where's your thingy? The temperature monitor?
Sensor. It doesn't matter.
What do you mean doesn't matter? That's not what you said before.
Just forget it. Nobody's going to do anything about it anyway. You don't even believe me.
It's not that I don't believe you, dude. It's obviously hot. All I'm saying is that there's always been natural cycles in the weather, ups and downs. That said that there have been multiple mass extinctions in the Earth's history, and none of them been caused by man, dude.
Guy comes out, lights a joint, and passes it around.
Your dad needs to get his head out of his ass.
Hey!
He doesn't know about your dad.
Wait, so your friend has a monitor that proves it's getting hotter, but you still don't believe it? Try sleeping in the riverbed sometime.
Yeah.
Why even worry your little heart, sweetheart? You two can go back to your air-conditioned homes anytime.
Swamp cooler.
What?
We just have a swamp cooler. It doesn't work when you put it.
We'll just find out soon enough. Remember when the power went down? The grid got overtaxed from everyone turning up their air conditioners. It's even hotter now. So you do the math. The grid's going down and not for a few days. Things are going to get ugly. People are going to die.
Shit, we sound just like that crazy lady at the library. What are we supposed to do about it? Anywho.
You sound like the old people who got us into this mess.
Drew offers Alex some wheat.
What the hell?
Look, I say we get out of this place. Just pack up and go. I saw this awesome abandoned car on the side of the road, and when I get the money to fix it, I'm gonna fix it up and get the hell out of here.
Where can we go that's any better? Last place I was worse.
My mom moved to Missouri for better weather, but they've gotten hit with even bigger floods and tornadoes. Seems like whatever bad weather a place has gotten worse. We go from droughts to floods here. That's why my teacher's planning to escape into the Appalachian Mountains.
That's what everybody says, and then probably gets mauled by a bear.
Or shoot himself in the foot. Bunch of idiots out there with their semi-automatic weapons gunning after the same squirrel.
We have squirrels here too. They nab all the tomatoes as they ripen at the garden.
You're a gardener now? Oh my god, Grandpa.
The T.O. used to live off the land here, eat squirrels and shit. So can we.
And how long do you think those squirrels gonna last with everyone gunning after them?
At least we'll be able to grow tomatoes then.
So, we just wait by the garden and take them out one by one.
Shut up! I'm playing Fortnite.
The cell rings.
Oh my god, can you answer it already?
Yo,
Alex?
that's my name.
You need to get home right now. The power's gone out, like you said.
What?
You were right, okay?
I was right.
There's an early curfew, and you know where the spare key is? Well, let yourself in and lock it up behind you. Don't let anyone, do not answer if anyone comes to the door. I gotta go out and work on some generators.
Tell him we'll look after you.
That's what he's afraid of.
Give me that. Hello, Mr. Warner? I'll make sure they get home all right.
Just Alex.
Shit, you hear that?
What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Ow!
That's what they said would happen.
All the facts lined up is all.
This guy's a fucking prophet.
This is my high school science project.
Guy flings a plastic crate around and smashes it into the wall of the house.
Ah!
June smashes a metal trash can with her skateboard. Drew picks up the trash can and throws it against the wall. June rips down the curtain blanket, struggles to rip it apart, gives up, and reaches for a bottle to throw out the window. Drew stops her.
Wait! Look at what we're doing!
Yeah, I'll never understand that. Why people trash their own hood? Ever see that footage of the New York blackout where they looted their own neighborhood?
Listen to Prophet. Prophet's right. We're destroying where we live.
If only adults had said that when it mattered.
Shit! What time is it? Oh, dude, I gotta get home.
Hi again. Hope you enjoyed Act 1. Now it's time for our 5-minute intermission. Please enjoy Red singing Our World.
What's up, y'all? I go by the name of Red, R3D. I got a boy Royal Cortez, DJing for me one time. Crowns and Thrones. And we're here at NMC, Native Music Collision. And this song is called Our World, and this is ReGeneration, the Tucson Story.
This is our world, and your life, We are the ones, Open your eyes. I said, this is our world, and your life, We are the ones, Open your eyes and focus, my friend. Together we stand, us getting together is part of the plan. The weather is changing, not much understand, but we can fix it up, yeah, weather getting warm. Every single living thing is drying up. And how are we supposed to fight back if nobody want in? But not many know about it, so they wouldn't ask when. Yeah, look at the future, And you see what it look like, It's only getting hotter, everything's drying up, no water. Some of the rivers are gone, when I was all small. Santa Cruz has been dry for so long. Kicking it with the homies when it was monsoon season, we got much rainfall. The city of Tucson too beautiful for us to let it all die. The future is not looking brighter, so what can we do? Save all the water we can, reuse everything. Gotta use less on energy. If you're not using one switch, then turn it off. That's a way that we waste, we don't know enough. Then we go. We want better days, just wanna see some better days. Better days, better ways, better days. Can I maybe stay? I want to see our world be safe in front of my face. Is it late? Can I wait? Is it late? Are there better days? I want to see them better days in front of my face. Better days, better ways, better days. Can our world be safe? Can we see our world be safe for? Is it late? Can I wait? Is it late? But this our world. We know that the desert is high and our plants can take it, huh? find water no more, so our life has reduced to back in the day. Every time it was summer, it was a warm day with a little breeze on the actually got a whole lot of flood. We barely see any now, y'all know this any of that. So getting together, communities form, planting the seed for the next to be born. Your home is your home. Clean up the mess that we made, or our home will be torn. Cause I don't wanna see my home getting destroyed. We need to make a future first, so when can we all join? We can make a change, I promise that's if we all start today. Cause time is running out, we won't have any time when it's all too late. But it starts with us, gotta change it up, gotta change the way we live. We must speak up to our peers and tell them all what this world can give. If only we kept home clean, but it's not too late. You see, we have some time, but we cannot wait. It's our world.
Again, I go by the name of R3D. And I want to thank everybody who's tuned in and watched this play, Regeneration, the Tucson Story. Thank you.
Now enjoy a short film by our cast member, Tierra Domingo, who you just saw play Hashan. She will sing the Sunflower Song as taught to her by Michael Ellis.
까먹어도 나타겨 까먹어도 나타겨 다시 또 노래 아마 하전 열주다 까먹어도 나또 노래 까먹어도 나또 노래 CRM 또 노래 오샤님 CRM 또 노래 오샤님 허전 열주다 사포주가젠 까먹어도 나타겨 까먹어도 나타겨 다시 또 노래 아마 하전 열주다 까먹어도 나또 노래 까먹어도 나또 노래 CRM 또 노래 오샤님 CRM 또 노래 오샤님 하전 열주다 사포줄까지.
Welcome back to Act 2, where things really heat up. Don't forget to stay after to hear the teen cast and I talk about what we learned from this play. You can find the link down there in the description or in the chat.
Act 2, Scene 1. Rogelio finally arrives home. The only light on Abuela's street is flashing from the ambulance. Rogelio walks by paramedics who are carrying someone on a gurney, forces himself to look. He quietly lets himself into Abuela's house. Illuminated by the ambulance light, Abuela sits in her chair, staring out the window. Rogelio rushes up to her.
Gracias a Dios. Thank God
you're all right.
They laugh and hug.
Oh, Nieto, como te quiero.
As Rogelio rises, Abuela grabs his hand to stop him.
Everyone is always in such a hurry. I want to talk to you.
I was just outside for a minute.
I'm going to have my say, and you're going to sit right down here and listen.
Okay.
I see them out there, rushing off in their latest Detmobiles, going from their house to their car to work, then back into the car to home again. Can't see anything outside that little bubble, even outside their own front door. That's where life is, Nieto, where things grow. We cover everything with gravel, making our whole yard into a driveway. Every public space a parking lot covered with asphalt or cement, suffocating anything that might grow and trapping in this godforsaken heat.
What do you want me to do about it, Abuela?
Take a jackhammer to it, Nieto. Didn't expect that from your old Abuela, did you?
No.
You think your Abuela doesn't know what's going on. But while you're out rushing around, I've had time to observe a thing or two. Other people have lost touch with the land. There was a time when families picnicked under cottonwood on the Santa Cruz.
You mean the dry river where people dump their trash?
We wrecked that river, diverting it for profit. Now it's nothing more than an eroded channel directing the storm waters out of town.
Oh, we can use that water now, though.
The rain will come again, Nieto, and with a fury. We need to be prepared. Once we had a dream of restoring the river, but they built houses in the floodplains and bulldozed the native trees that would have slowed down the flow and allowed the water to sink in to replenish the aquifer. Foolish people have always tried to control the river, to bend it to their will, constructing concrete walls to channel the monsoon rains. But water is powerful, Nieto. It rages against captivity.
Rages against captivity.
I've seen it dislodge great planks of cement, rip and tear at the foundation of buildings built on the banks of washes. I saw an abandoned development fold like a house of cards.
Like the house in a riverbed? I'm afraid it's too late, Abuela. Tucson's becoming a ghost town.
Maybe that's a good thing, Nieto. Our one hope, as people move away, I see nature is reclaiming its place. You've heard the saying, life will find a way. Life is sprouting up all over the city, in the cracks on the sidewalks, in potholes on the streets.
You mean the weeds, Abuela?
Nature, if we can just learn to live in harmony with it. Don't you see, Nieto? That's your opportunity, you kids.
So where do I get the jackhammer? I never knew you were so poetic, Abuela.
What do you think I do here all day? Now, where have you been? Where's your brother?
Don't ask what you don't want to know. Where's Ma?
Ditto, no preguntes, si no quieres saber la respuesta.
He laughs and gives her a kiss on the head as he rises.
Oh, Abuela, you're so hot.
It's like an oven in here.
He goes to freezer and gets out some ice and popsicles.
Baby Ro, you aren't opening the refrigerator, are you?
He hands her a glass of ice water.
Drink. You don't want to dehydrate.
Don't I get one of those?
He hands her a popsicle.
Here you go, Abuela.
No food left to spoil anyway. Not since your mother lost her job.
Scene 2, Hashan's sister's kitchen. Amidst the autumn dress and accessories hanging from the handle of the cabinet, Hashan puts away the yucca leaf she gathered in the desert.
Can I make you something to eat?
No, I'm stoic.
Offer you some saguaro candy, but someone ate it all.
Don't start.
Listen, I've been thinking, maybe you were right. It's important for you to retain your connection to our tradition.
I said that?
Isn't that why you went off into the desert?
I guess.
When I was your age?
You were Miss T.O., I know. Come on, Tashina. I told you I'm not interested in all that. You like traveling all over the res and talking to everyone. That's just not me, okay?
You don't know everything about me. We're actually more alike than you think. I would have liked to stay home with my friends, but I felt the responsibility to our people, to passing on our traditions to the kids and giving them someone they could look up to. Sound like anyone we know?
It's embarrassing. I don't even have a talent.
Don't talk to me about embarrassing. My talent was drumming. In a drumming circle. Mom made our cousins play with me. It's practically a family tradition.
Drumming?
You know, Mom wore this dress when she was Miss Hannah Otham. Did you know that when Mom met Dad in Cell, she was representing Miss T.O.?
Oh, now you're trying to marry me off?
No, I'm not trying to marry you
Or
all.
sending me all over the res so I won't hang out with Rogelio. That it?
We just don't want you to get hurt. Scared the hell out of us when you ran off like that.
I was just gone a couple of days. You don't have to worry about me. I know how to take care of myself in the desert. It's my home.
We've tried to make a home for you here in Tucson. Now, I'm
I
sorry.
know you have. It's not that.
We thought something terrible happened to you. How could you do that to us? After what happened to Bobby?
We don't know what happened to Bobby. For all we know, he's partying off in the city. We don't, do we? You haven't heard from him, have you, Tashina?
Mom has. He's been sending her money. A lot of money.
What?
Then it stopped.
How long has it been? Why didn't you tell me?
Didn't want you to go off and do something stupid.
Sean packs up her supplies and leaves in a huff, slamming the door behind her.
You're not going to go and do something stupid, are you?
Scene 3. That evening, a house with a high adobe wall, a branch of a pomegranate tree hangs over the side, gunshots in the distance. Rogelio's in the alleyway looking nervously up at his older brother Ramon climbing the wall. Ramon reaches the top.
Hurry! Just grab the pomegranate and let's go.
Yo, all I see is, solar panels and shit.
Well, what did you expect to see?
Yo, what do you think, pendejo? It's a crazy lady's house. You know, the crazy weed lady?
Wait, you thought...
What you laughing at?
Nothing. You're not gonna find what you're looking for, all right?
There's definitely gotta be drugs up in here, all right? You saw the way she dresses, hippie old clothes, those weird ass sandals and no bra. She's gotta have some weed stashed in here somewhere. Man, these plugs out here are dead. This city is freaking dry, yo.
Well, can you get down now? Before you get caught, dude.
Yo, she ain't home, all right?
Searchlights from a police car flash onto the wall. Rogelio hides behind the wall. Ramon jumps into the yard.
Oh, what the? Yo. What the? Who lives in a big ass hole in the middle of the backyard? Yo. Gotta be some booby traps here or something. Yo, where'd you go, bro? Rogelio. Yo, where'd you go, bro? Don't leave me out here, man. Yo, I said I was sorry from last time, man. I promise. Please don't leave me stranded out here. Man, this ankle's messed up, yo. Wait. Yo. You gotta see this place, bro. She ain't just got pomegranates. She got orange trees, fig trees, those little apples. Man, she gotta be hoarding a shit ton of water up in here. I think she got a toilet up in here, yo.
The backyard porch light goes on. Rogelio and a barefooted crazy weed lady come out of the back door.
Shit! Oh, darn goat heads! Thought I got all you little suckers.
What?
I knocked on the front door.
Martha.
This is
Weed lady to you too.
yeah. I told her Abuela wasn't feeling well, so when we saw the pomegranate hanging over the
Yeah, you
wall,
thought you'd
we
help
thought
yourself.
that we can just
Don't lie to me, you little punk.
yeah.
If you're hungry, you
Sorry.
just knock on the front door. I don't need anyone suing me for damages.
So you might want to fill up this hole you got going on here.
That catchment basin? No way. Here, let me take a look at the ankle. How's that? Huh? Yeah, try moving your ankle.
Damn. Hey, it feels better.
You heard of Reiki?
What's that? Some kind of like witchcraft?
No, it's healing energy. I learned in nurses training.
Oh.
What? Oh, that surprises
Cool.
you, huh?
No. But yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I admit I'm a little nutty fruity, but the earth, oh, it feels so good under my feet. Okay, now you two punks, you get to work before I call the cops.
She hands them both baskets.
What you waiting for? Your abuela, she needs the vitamin C. Get to picking.
The boys look at each
Yeah.
other, shrug, and start picking.
Wow. I never seen so much fruit before. How'd you get enough water anyway? Hasn't rained for like
Well, when
ages.
it does rain, it pours. And I harvest the rainwater in the catchment basin that you fell into and the cisterns.
Oh.
Cisterns.
They're water
barrels.
And you'd be surprised how much water you can get off the roof. That wood chip mulch, it's in the catchment basement. It allows the rainwater to sink in beautifully.
Oh, wait, like that's amazing. I wonder why I never caught on.
Don't get me started.
Hey, you want me to pick some of these weeds while you at it?
He bends down to pull some weeds in the basin.
No, those aren't weeds.
All right, I thought you wanted me to pull it because you were pulling everybody else's weeds in the neighborhood, you know? Thought you needed some help with this jungle you got going on.
No, those are native grasses. I planted them because their roots, they hold in the moisture and they stop erosion. Come on over here. Check out the soil under these weeds. Cool, right? See how rich the soil is? Go ahead, feel it. Oh, get a good whiff. Get a good whiff of that.
Oh, check out all the bugs.
The food that nourishes the soil. People think that nothing grows in the desert.
Then why put everybody else's weeds then?
To keep
it from spraying for Roundup, right?
Right. Too many people do it needlessly.
Yeah. Oh, Abuela, heard you yelling at the jerk with a metal fortress around his yard.
Oh, that guy. God.
Yeah.
He thinks it's his God-given right to do anything he wants with his property. You know, we're all connected. And the poison that he sprays, it sinks into the water we all drink. Not that it matters anymore. But there was a time we thought we could have a sustainable water supply here.
We?
Yeah, we didn't have a chance. People kept coming and consuming. But my husband, my love, he never gave up. He's Tucson's wonder boy. He was out to save the world, or at least Tucson, one basin at a time. He worked up until the end, digging the gravel and plastic out of people's yards and planting plenty hardy native plants. He used to say there was enough water for all of us if we just planted the rain. That's what he called rainwater harvesting.
That's genius.
Yeah, well, not really. People have been doing some sort of rainwater harvesting for ages. If anything, his genius was adapting the methods of the desert people.
Oh.
Now they knew how to live in harmony with the land.
You mean the Tohono O'odham? Hashan's people?
Yeah. You should have seen his street. It was shaded like with huge mesquites and Palo Verde, and it was all watered with rain. When I think about what could have been, we had this dream that Tucson could become an oasis in the desert, an ecotourism destination. And some of us tried. We formed a co-op, and the city and the county, they even got on board, implementing green infrastructure around town. But the people, we needed the people to come together, like we did, you know, in World War II at the Victory Gardens. But we were all divided into tribes. We couldn't get people to work together to save their lives, much less the city. It was too much for our overtaxed co-op. All that new development, it sucked our aquifer dry. And my sweetie, he worked until his body gave out. Cancer finally caught up with him, and I'm sorry, you know what? I'm just sorry. I didn't mean to.
Rogelio awkwardly puts his arm around her.
Oh, I don't know what's gotten into me.
Well, we're sorry for your loss, ma'am.
I'm sorry for your loss too.
Huh?
It just kills me. I mean, if we had stronger leadership, installed community solar, took advantage of all the sun that we have here, we could have prevented a lot of suffering and kept more of our modern conveniences.
Yeah, like indoor toilets.
Oh, that's a composting toilet. Saves a ton of water. And the pee, oh, it's good for the trees. You kids got to be going home now before the cops come. I called them when I heard you out here.
What?
I'm just messing with you. Damn. You are so easy.
Okay, so you're all right then?
Yeah, as good as it gets. It's hard, you know. I'm just angry at him for leaving me to deal with this mess alone. Makes you a little crazy thinking about it. How things might have been different.
Well, you're not alone now.
Oh.
What?
Come on. I'm gonna have myself a little pity party. You want to join me?
What you got?
Ice cream. I think I have some Rocky Road left.
Rocky Road?
Ramon elbows him.
Ow.
Oh, we should really go check on Abuela.
Oh, you thought crazy weed lady.
Scene 4. Rogelio and Ramon lug baskets of fruit home to their abuela's house.
Oh my God. Yo, that lady was bad shit crazy, fam.
I don't know, dude. Thought she was kind of cool. The way she works with nature. How about Abuela would really like her, you know? Think there's anything to it? Rainwater harvesting? Maybe it could work in our neighborhood, dude. Abuela said in the old days, everyone had like gardens in their yards and streets lined with shade trees. Remember that?
Yeah, then everybody paved their yards because nobody want to be doing yard work in the hot ass sun.
Man, time to take a jackhammer to it.
Look at you being all tough and shit.
Man, I don't see why we can't use stormwater too, you know? Start our own co-op, dig some basins and shit. Get your friends to help.
Yeah, man. I mean, I only see kids doing that. Yeah, you heard her. And even worse, who's gonna be caring about this shit? People out here barely surviving.
That's the whole point, dude. Survival. You saw her yard? All those fruit trees. Why can't we do something like that?
Oh, calm down, all right, little man. Besides, who's gonna listen to you anyway?
I know a few things from working in the garden. And what I don't know, I'm sure Martha would be glad to teach, dude.
You think that white lady's gonna open the doors to a bunch of hood motherfuckers? Yo, you see what happened? You know what's gonna happen when word gets out about that garden, right?
Oh, check all this bounty, bro.
Oh, bounty. Really, dude? Listen to you hanging out with them roquitos way too much.
Beats frozen burritos from Circle K, dude.
Ramon and Rogelio carry their fruit into the dark house.
Yo, voila! Check out the bounty we got you. Yo, you ain't gonna believe what we got it. Oh, God, yo, it stinks in here. Yo, did she shit herself?
We should have left Abuela like that so long.
Rogelio lights a candle on the coffee table by Abuela's chair. Finds Abuela with her mouth draping open.
Oh my God. If she ain't dead, is she? Mom's gonna kill us. Yo, you know how to take a pulse? Yo, see if she has a pulse, bro.
Touches her
Abuela?
forehead.
Abuela. You okay, Abuela? She's out of it. She's burning up.
Yo, what should we do, bro?
Call 911.
Yeah. Yeah, yo, what's the number, yo?
Oh, seriously?
Yeah. Hey, it's busy. It's fucking busy. What do we do?
Well, gotta cool her off, dude. That ain't gonna do any good. See if there's any ice in the freezer.
Yo, everything's melted, bro.
Rogelio puts some water on a towel and wraps it around her neck.
Here you go, Abuela.
Hey, nothing but a bit of pot roast and some slushy popsicles in the freezer, bro.
Oh, put it in a dishpan with some water. Hurry.
Ramon puts the pot roast in a dishpan with some water. Rogelio takes her slipper off and puts Abuela feet in it. Rogelio wraps a wet dishcloth around the plastic-covered popsicle and dabs her forehead with it.
Abuela. Abuela, please wake up. ¿Estás bien? Are you all right, Abuela? Can you drink this for me? Here you go.
Yeah, yo, she needs something to drink, bro.
Well, don't you think I know that? Well, can you get that? It might be the ambulance.
Hello, Rogelio. This is Mr. Warren. I'm sorry to bother you, but...
Who was that?
Some white dude. I think we should keep the line open, you know?
Seriously? He could have helped. We gotta get her somewhere cool.
Rogelio, this is Alex's dad.
What's up, Mr. Warren?
Do you have any idea where Alex is?
Thought they went home.
Well, they were supposed to, but they ended up at the food bank instead, and then a fight broke out and all hell broke loose. I told Alex not to bring those hoodlums home. They ran off with some gardening tools when the police showed up.
Wait, the homeless kid?
Yeah, and the police are probably out looking for him now. I wouldn't bother you, but...
It's all right, Mr. Warren.
I wouldn't know where to begin to look.
Listen, mister, you think you're the only one with problems here? Our brother is sick here, and she was waiting for a freaking ambulance. So, you know...
Rogelio grabs Alex.
Sorry, Mr. Warren.
Don't you boys know what's going on out there? You wouldn't be able to get an ambulance tonight. I'll tell you what. I got a pickup truck. Let's get your Abuela to the hospital, and then we'll look for Alex. Is it a deal?
Deal! He's on his way, dude.
Rogelio gets the slushy popsicles and pours them into a glass with a straw. Sits by his Abuela and kisses her eyes.
Hey, Abuela. ¿Cómo estás?
Rogelio.
How about some popsicle slushy? Your favorite. Can you take a little sip for me?
Mi nieto, como te quiero.
Ramon takes the glass from Rogelio.
Hey, Grandma. Hey, Grandma.
Don't hate Grandma and me, young man. Where you been?
Yeah, I'm home now. Hey, I got this. Go find your friends.
Rogelio grabs some fruit and puts it in his backpack.
Mwah.
Call me if you find them.
End of scene. Scene 5. A thundering crash. Rogelio rushes up to the teen's house, illuminated by moonlight. The giant mesquite has fallen over, exposing its great roots wrapped around a huge chunk of cement. The wall is demolished. Rogelio uses his cell phone light to search through the rubble for some sign of the teens. He finds June's helmet.
Oh my God. June! June!
He frantically digs for her, then rushes off in a panic.
June! June!
Scene 6. Later that evening in the crazy wee lady's backyard, Ramon moves around the yard trying to get reception on his cell phone.
Where you at, bro?
Alex's dad comes out of the back door.
Your grandma's going to be fine. Martha's doing some wacky hocus pocus on her.
Right.
Any word from Alex?
Nah.
I'm surprised to see you there tonight, you know? I thought I'd deal with Rogelio.
Like I said, he'll text me when he finds them. Just gotta chill for a minute.
Is that a toilet there?
Composting toilet. Good for the trees and some shit.
No kidding. Hey, can I ask you something? Why would anyone join a gang?
Are you for real?
No, I want to know. Why would Alex run off with that group of delinquents? You know, smart kid, all the opportunities in the world.
Sure about that?
Sirens. Helicopter searchlight shines in yard.
No, you got a point there. This city is going to hell. All the vandalism and the looting, gunshots. The vigilantes patrolling the streets. There's police helicopters flying overhead all night. You gangbangers have wrecked this town.
Really, man? Yeah, do me like that? After everything we've been through tonight?
Hey, I'm just being square with you.
Let me be square with you then. Are you worried about a little bit of graffiti and some looting? Some drive-bys? What about the people in the emergency room tonight? All the people they turned away, they said, nah, fam, we ain't got room for you. Abuela just lucky she had a cool enough place to stay. What about the Roquitas dying in their home? The niños, man. Those babies, I can't get it out of my fucking head. How quiet they were. So still and shit was eerie, bro.
Lethargic from the heat.
The prisons are full of gangbangers from the hood, and I was one of them. You know, for lifting rents. But what about the fucking psychopaths that were responsible for all this suffering, who knew that their fucking business was causing the mass extinction shit? What about you? What did you do? You're the smart, yeah, you're a smart guy. Yeah, whatever, all the responsibilities and all the fucking opportunities in the world. What did you do to fix it?
I do what I can, okay?
Yeah, like what? Like what?
Well, I fix people's AC units for one. You can't live in the desert without that.
Really, dude? Like, we don't even have AC. And you get bills from that.
Well, your abuela seems to be benefiting from it.
Thanks for Martha for putting up that solar shit. Like, you adults, you said you love your kids and you would do anything for them, but you hardly put up a good fight.
What can I do? I'm just one person.
Nah, bro. Look around you. What one lady did with the help of a few homies.
Scene 7. Early the next morning, Rogelio is caught in a dust storm, fighting the wind, shielding his face with his backpack. He comes across Alex, holding a produce box over their head for protection against the dust. Alex waves him over, and Rogelio joins them under the box.
Thank God you're all right. Where is everyone?
We got separated in the dust storm, or they ditched me, whatever. They were so worked up, probably out looking for trouble.
What happened? Thought you were going home, dude.
I couldn't just leave them here without shelter, could I?
Especially after they gave you a nickname, Prophet.
I remember there was a backup generator at the food bank that Richard was always tinkering with. I figured we could hide out in the cool warehouse and get something to eat. But then the generator went out and Susanna found us in there pigging out. So she roped us into passing out the rest of the food before it went bad.
Sounds like Susanna.
It was a madhouse. People lined up around the block before they even opened the doors. We had a pretty good production line going until some idiot wrecked it for everyone.
You can just see it now. Giant food fight, right?
not funny. There were families there with little kids standing out there in the hot sun. This one toddler wouldn't stop screaming no matter what we did. Then this guy cuts in line. I've been paying into this place for years. Be damned if I'll let a bunch of welfare brats get my share. People are like, what the fuck? They all start grabbing food. They never thought I'd see something like that in Tucson. Everyone out for themselves. Then somebody noticed a family picking veggies in the garden. Next thing you know, they're trampling a whole row of lettuce to get at one head. Don't even ask me about our chard.
Hey, dude, that's not your fault.
I brought the gang there. It was a nightmare. It got violent. We grabbed gardening tools to protect ourselves, and then the police showed up, and so we took off. I can still hear the little kids screaming from all the tear gas.
Oh, I'm glad you're all right, dude. Sorry.
What gets me is
what?
It's stupid.
No, what?
The garden was the one place where I ever felt like a part of something, you know, like a community. And now that's all destroyed. I told you it was stupid.
No, I know. I get it. I get it, man. People suck. And that they can do that to our garden was for all of us. Shit. What's wrong with me? Thinking I can organize something like that?
What are you talking about?
Nothing. It's if Susanna can't hold a community together, who's gonna listen to me? Some pumpkin from South Tucson? What do I know anyway? I suck at science and I'm a beginner gardener.
True.
Dude, hey, I can't even convince my own brother to give a shit, you know?
Your brother's a jerk.
Yeah, but he was there. He saw what could be done.
What?
It doesn't matter. Forget it. You should call your dad.
If I go home now, I'll never be allowed to leave the house again.
Looks like the wind died down. Better find the rest of the kids. Riverbed ain't safe.
Scene 8. Hashan's desert later that morning. Guy and Drew takes turns stabbing at a small watermelon with their garden tools. June sits off on the side, head down, defeated and holding her head. Nearby is a sliced up and tagged saguaro, Grandma Hashan. Hashan, bone tired with messed up hair and ripped up clothes, trudges up from behind the cactus.
Oh God! Come on, Hashan, no!
Hashan picks up the saguaro ribs and charges at Drew, who is swinging her hoe at the watermelon.
Get away from her!
She knocks the hoe out of Drew's hands and waves her weapon wildly at the stunned teens. Guy and June block her frantic tools. Drew scrambles up with her hoe, furious and raring to go. Rogelio and Alex hear the scuffle.
Hey! What the fuck? What the fuck?
Rogelio and Alex grab the kicking and screaming Hashan.
The chick went psycho on us.
What's wrong with her?
Something about her grandma.
Wait, that's Hashan. I know her. Are you alright, Hashan?
Is she alright? Crazy bitch attacked me. I say we teach her a lesson.
Hashan pulls away and starts to run off. Rogelio grabs her arm to stop her.
Calm down. It's alright, okay? You're safe.
She becomes faint and starts to collapse. June rushes over and helps her sink to the ground.
See what your friends did? They got her all up.
Who?
Grandma Hashan.
What? Where?
I think she's talking about the cactus. Can't blame her. So sad.
Why would anyone do that to one of our few surviving saguaros? You know it takes 100 years before it can grow one arm?
Oh, shoot. That's right. The TO think of girls as people. Relatives.
What?
How do I explain? Hashan is connected to the desert in ways we can't understand. It speaks to her, teaches her.
You wouldn't understand. It's about community.
I'm so sorry, Sean. It's terrible what they did to your grandmother.
Hashan sobs into her shoulder.
Wait, why are you apologizing? We didn't do it. It was like that when we got here.
I believe him, Hashan. There's no spray paint in their stuff.
And the wounds on the cactus have already begun to scab over. Look.
Hashan is shaking so hard, so June holds her tight.
What can I do to help? I gotta do something. She's my friend.
She's thirsty.
Can somebody get her some water, please?
Drew gets her a piece of watermelon, sits beside Hashan, and puts the fruit to her lips for her to sip the juice.
We're all thirsty here.
The kids all glare at him.
What?
Oh, I brought oranges.
Thanks, Mom.
Thanks, Mom.
Later that day, the kids dig through the rubble from the smashed house by the uprooted tree. Hashan rests on a nearby rock.
Fuck.
I love that tree.
That tree just smashed our fucking house.
Well, to be precise, the house ran over the tree first.
Run away home.
Guys, can we get out of here? It's not safe.
Be gone before someone drops the house on you, too.
Huh?
Really? Don't get the reference? Ever heard of a little movie called The Wizard of Oz?
Guy furiously digs through the wreckage. He finds the broken skateboard. He takes out his rage by flinging it around like a javelin and smashing it against the wall.
Hey, that's mine.
It's broken, like everything else in this dump.
We could have fixed it.
There is a rusty sign and reads it.
Santa Cruz River Riparian Project. Restored with your reclaimed water. Called this restored?
I studied that in school. They released some reclaimed water into the Santa Cruz to restore the riparian habitat. It claimed it would bring back the trees and wildlife and shit. And it sort of did for a while.
Reclaimed?
Toilet water.
Oh, gross.
They treat it stupid. Wait, there was water in this river?
Yep.
Shit. What happened?
Wrecked the river, diverting it for profit.
Big words, little man. Where'd you hear that?
Well, my abuela told me the people were always trying to control the river. But water is powerful, Nieto. It rages against captivity.
I like that.
Yeah, they used to dream of getting the rivers flowing again. But people built houses and roads in the floodplains to protect them. The dam insurance company, they mowed down all the native plants that would have slowed down and let the water sink in.
Shit. How do you know all that, dude?
Listening to his elders.
Abuela.
Abuela.
How is your abuela doing in this heat?
Oh, shit. Oh, she's good. Got her someplace cool. Alex, do you want to text your dad? He's worried sick about you.
Alex grabs the sign instead.
Anyone read the warning sign plastered across? Danger flood area.
Guy grabs the sign and angrily throws it.
See, there's nothing left for us here. It's time to leave this stupid town. Guy, didn't you say there was a car that you could fix? I have some money saved for gas. We could go to Missouri. Stay with my mom.
Alex, do you really know that things are better in Missouri? Do you? Listen. We have every reason to be mad. The adults who were supposed to take care of us, well, they fucked it all up, right? But what are we gonna do? We can leave and maybe find someplace better, or we can stay and work together to build something here. Our parents couldn't work together, right? But we can. We can learn from their mistakes, learn to live with the desert like the TO. They lived here for thousands of years, right, Hashan? Before white people came along and screwed it all up, right?
But yeah, that was a long time ago.
You talking about living off the land?
Nature can be fierce, dude.
Drew studies the roots of the tree wrapped around the block of cement.
It did rip out the foundation of our freaking house.
I say we take that as a sign of nature telling us to just get the hell out.
I agree. I agree. It's a sign, but it's a sign of nature taking back the riverbed. See how the roots weaved through the cracked cement and broke through the cement foundation?
Like a great fist crushing the cement.
Yes.
Yeah, or more like sumo legs wrapped around the cement and wrestling it into the ground. Raging against captivity, like Abuela said.
Right. It's a sign of hope. Check out the ground where the roots were ripped out. See all those little bugs scurrying about? We can survive here.
What you saying? Eat them? Like in Mad Max?
No, not like that.
Hey, they're a good source of protein, though.
Oh, I'm saying their life is here. There's one thing I learned from Miss D's science class. Nature is regenerative. Out of the decay comes life. See how rich this soil is? It's like the compost pile at the garden. The insects eat the rotting plants, and their poop nourishes the soil. We can grow food in that, guys.
Just add water. Only one problem. We're in a desert and a friggin' drought.
Yeah, how are we gonna survive without water, dude?
We get plenty of water here. What do you think moved an entire house?
Stormwater.
It took a shitload of water, right? You know the fruit we ate today? It was watered by stormwater right here in Tucson. This lady collected it in her backyard to water her fruit trees. I was thinking, why can't we do something like that? She had these catchment basins with wood chip mulch. Ramon fell in one though.
Really?
Yeah. Crazy weed lady's house.
Oh my god. Really?
Yeah. Yep. She showed us how the mulch soaked in the water and nourished the soil.
Wow.
Where are we gonna get that much mulch?
It's all around us. All these decaying mesquites and cactus ribs.
Yes, think about it. When branches and leaves fall in the forest, nobody rakes them up, and there are no shortage of trees in the forest.
Unless there's a fire.
Hey, not in front of June.
What?
From California.
I thought you were kidding about that. I'm sorry.
Well, fire nourishes the ground too, guys.
There's already trees growing out of the ashes.
Yeah, why can't we just use the stormwater in the river?
Have you forgotten? Stormwater moved an entire house. Wouldn't it wash away the garden?
Good point. Good point. So we'll need to slow it down.
You could use rock dams to slow down the water like they did on A Mountain.
Oh, go. Can you show us, Hashan?
I don't really know how, just saw it when I was out walking.
Well, do you remember where?
The teens come to a decrepit historic monument with what's left of a replica of a Tohono O'odham litho.
The rock dams are just up that hill.
Hey, what is this place?
A historic monument. City's last ditch effort to turn Tucson into a hot tourist destination.
Yeah, hot is right. Is there a drinking fountain around here somewhere?
Here, dude.
Oh, hey.
Alex reads the historic marker.
This is interesting. In 2006, the city of Tucson and state of Arizona recognized the Tohono O'odham's water right.
Because the city used up all our water. This was all TO land.
Whoa. A portion of the city water was allocated to the San Xavier Reservation in an attempt to return to action irrigation along the Santa Cruz River. Huh. You know anything about that, Hashan?
I know Grandma and Grandpa grew their own food for a while. Traditional crops, tepary beans, squash, and teal corn. They were always trying to get us kids to help. Wish I paid more attention. There's no grocery store than there is, just one Quick Mart.
Oh, what happened?
The city used up all the water in our allotment too.
What?
Wasn't that against the law?
Yeah, what else is new?
So you're saying they stole the water the tribe needed for their action farming, and then they made a tourist attraction about it?
That's messed up, man.
Oh, check this out, guys. Unlike the Hohokam irrigation system, they eventually depleted the nutrients from the soil. Action irrigation spread the river water out over the floodplain, depositing, replenishing silts in the field. Oh my God, that's it. The river supplies the mulch. We can use action irrigation to slow down the stormwater and spread it out, guys.
What about all the cement and asphalt? All those houses and roads in the floodplain?
Abuela suggested we take a jackhammer to it.
Yeah, take a jackhammer to it.
Yeah.
It can't be that easy. It took hundreds of years for the Tohono O'odham to develop the system.
Oh, do you think your people can teach us, Hashan? Well, can I at least ask?
No, not a good idea.
Don't you get it? They've been screwed over so many times. Why would they help us?
Well, there's got to be someone, an elder who remembers, who has held onto those traditions, man, who wants to pass them on. It's going to take a shitload of work, though. More than any of us can do alone. It's going to take all of us working together, using all of our talents and skills, rallying our communities if we're going to build any kind of future here in Tucson.
Who's going to listen to a bunch of misfit teens?
Well, we'll need guys' muscle, Drew's street smarts, and June's heart.
The Cowardly Lion's courage. Really? You gotta see The Wizard of Oz, bro.
Well, we'll definitely need Susan from the garden, Alex's science teacher. Heck, the whole freaking class, man.
What do you say, Prophet?
It could work if we get the TO on board.
John?
Why would they listen to me? It's not like I'm a leader or anything. I don't really have any talent.
Yes. Yes, you do, Jana.
Oh my God, you're a literal badass. You survive in the freaking desert.
Yeah.
With Grandma Sean's help.
Well, can you ask Hashan, please?
I can ask.
Yes.
Yes.
Go.
So where do we plug in that jackhammer?
Dude.
Scene 11. Miss Teo pageant at the casino auditorium on the Autumn Reservation. The teens videotape Rashawn's basket weaving demonstration and project it on the screen above.
See how tightly woven my grandma's stitches are? So tight that her basket can hold water without losing one drop. So durable that it can be passed down from generation to generation. I'll be honest, basket weaving isn't easy. It takes time and devotion to learn. Time to connect with the desert, and time to learn the plants and how to harvest with respect.
Slide of Hashan cutting the leaf off of a banana yucca plant.
As I cut the yucca leaves, I reassure the plant that I'm not there to destroy it, but to only take the leaves I need to make a basket used for our home. I use this tool to strip the fibers of the yucca leaf and the beargrass. So smooth, it feels like leather. We start off with a knot tied in the center, like this. Then add the beargrass to the coil and go around. Warp the white yucca and weft the beargrass. Warp the yucca and weft the beargrass. Everything we need in life can be found in my grandma's basket. Each stitch holds the tradition of our people on how to live in harmony with the desert. Lessons on how to weave a community as strong as grandma's loving stitches. Warp our traditions, weft our community. Warp our traditions, weft our community. Aww. If I am voted Miss T.O., I won't just teach the young ones to respect our traditions. As Miss T.O., I will take a jackhammer to the asphalt and cement, suffocating our desert, and let life renew itself.
Yay!
Woo! I'll gather the people, all the people, not just the T.O., but anyone who can wield a sledgehammer or a pick.
Anyone who could open up a jar of pickles or is still angry at their mom could pick up a sledgehammer.
Because it's going to take everyone working together to recover the desert. Starting with a little patch of land along the Santa Cruz that we think would be good for auction farming. To be honest, we don't really know. That's why we're asking for guidance from our elders who have kept their connection with the desert. I want to thank my sister Tashina and my technical support team, a band of misfit teens I met in the desert. Come on out, guys. Let's give them a big hand.
Yeah.
I know it's tradition for family to provide support, and they are family. They saved my life. In this time of transition, we all need to work together to build a better place and a future for our children. And weave all our communities together.
The teens grab the ribbons on her dress and stretch them out to form a maypole and weave the ribbons together. Epilogue. Back at cement-lined riverbed by the teens' crushed house, the roots of the fallen mesquite wrap around the big chunk of cement. Alex, clipboard in hand, shows their classmate and Susanna the soil around the roots of the tree. Rogelio directs Ramon and his gang where to put the tools: sledgehammer, breaker bars, saws, and picks. Martha, the crazy wee lady, wheels Abuela, fruit basket in hand, to a prominent location. Rogelio rushes over to greet them, kisses his proud Abuela on the cheek. June finishes drawing a sign, future site of auction garden, and posts it. She greets Hashan and her family with a hug. Hashan shows that the Autumn elder, Tashina, and the T.O. teens around the garden site. Rogelio greets them. He puts his arm around Hashan. Then Tashina joins a drumming circle that plays like the Anam Atham blessing song. Alex's dad connects a solar panel and battery pack to power a jackhammer. Ramon gives him a high five. Everyone gathers around as Guy turns on the jackhammer and breaks the cement slab. They all cheer. Drew, Rogelio, Ramon, and his gang knock down the house to the beat of the TO drums. An eagle flies overhead. The end.
Well, that's our play. I want to thank the cast and crew for all the hard work they did to make this production possible. The Sky Island art students and their teacher, Amy Wood, Jeremy and Ruby for creating the art. I also want to thank Red for composing the song Our World that he performed here tonight. Hey, are you interested in rainwater harvesting? You can learn more about it by going to our website at ReGenerationTucsonStory.com. Got any questions for the cast and crew? Some of the teams are going to stay after. Want to join us? Just click on that link down there in the descriptions and join us for our Zoom Q&A. You can also find it in the chat. Or is it over there? You can never tell with Zoom. See you in 5 minutes.